Dan skip every man thinks he knows what women want. They expensive watch the cars, the status, but what if I told you there are 6 traits that pull in deep than any pitchik ever could. The traits are not loud here, not on display, but when a man embodies them, she feels it instant and not in her mind, in her body, in her breath, in her attraction. And the most dangerous men are like Playboys, mystics, like kings, they all know one. Truth, women crave more than money, they crave meaning, power, presence. And the 6 traits silently unlock all of that. If you're tired of surface level advice, if you want to know what makes women lean in trust this, and never forget, use this video is for you. You're not here to impress with tricks, you're here to embody power, not the kind that flashes but the kind that feels like gravity. And when you support this channel, you're not just helping as you're helping thousands of men become grounded, desirable and finally free from confusion. Let's begin. Number 1. Directional confidence. Directional confidence. Men with vision. When there is a powerful shift that occurs in the presence of a man who knows where is going. Women can feel it in his body language, in his tone, in the way he moves through a room. Not hear it, not emote, but with a quiet intensity that signals something rare purpose. Most men walk through a life reacting to the word they drift. They adapt, they hesitate, but a man with directional confidence isn't waiting for life to tell him what to do next. He already knows it is. Goals are not random, it is values are not negative, it is energy isn't scattered. He is built on intention, and that intention frames it is masculinity. Women don't fall for lowered ambition or the surface level declarations of confidence. They fall for the quiet certainty of a man who doesn't explain it is mission. He embodies it you when she says that you are not wondering but building your automatically categorizes you are no longer just another guy, you are now a fires. She can feel why this matter so deeply because familiar attraction isn't primarily visual, it's rational. A man's biology is where to detect leadership energy that doesn't mean control or domination. A team means clarity when you possess an encounter that points to something beyond for your craft, your mission, your legacy experiences. You are safe to allow that doesn't mean ignoring her or becoming emotionally unavailable. A team means you are anchored in your own path and she becomes part of the journey, not the destination, and the difference is what creates magnetic pull. It is how to begin embodying directional confidence in your life. Write your vision. Where are you going in 6 months, in 3 years? What are you building? Who are you becoming? Code distractions. Directional confidence is diluted by just remove habits, people, or input that blur your clarity. Act with array, teaching rituals and discipline. Build internal stability. Directional men don't wait for motivation, they create momentum. This energy also affects you at some on you don't have explain. You speak income short intentional statements when just through your did you say it you want sweet or needing approval. When you set a boundary, you enforce it without emotion. When you ask for out, you're not seeking validation, you're having an experience, and most important, you never rushing is for men who aren't sure what they're doing. Directional men peace, they create space with their own timing and attention. They are not in a hurry to be chosen because they're already choosing their path, and women feel this on a deep level. A man with vision triggers both curiosity and safety in for curiosity. Because it's unpredictable in the best way, safety because it is decisions are interactive, it is. Energy is not random, he'll be something greater than her, and when she feels that she doesn't just get attracted, she starts imagining herself inside your world before you ever invite her, and because in a world full of noise, a man with direction becomes her core. Social fluidity. Opposition number 2. Social fluidity being liked by others equals instant trust to this. A man alone is a queer mark. A man admired by others is an answer. Women are biologically wired to assess social goose. Thousands of years of evolution have trained the family nervous system to shun the environment quickly. As men accepted, trusted, followed. If others respect you, your subconscious begins to do the same before you even speak. That doesn't mean being the center of attention, it means being the center of gravity in any room. A man who walks into a space and is met with friendly as warm greetings and thoughtfulness doesn't need to introduce himself. It is social proof speaks first. Why does this matter? Because a woman watching you in a social setting learns more about you in 3 minutes of observation than in 30 minutes of conversation. If you're relaxed, others are relaxed, you're respected, others mirror that. If people want to be around, you should feel safe. Considering it to social fluidity isn't about networking, it's about emotional fluidity in masculine form, knowing how to hold a space without needing to dominate it. Now let's start practice. When you enter a room, slowly but acknowledge others early. If someone is speaking, listen first, respond second, and direct attention to others. Master small social rituals, a contact, presence, timing, your replies without rushing. Practice emotional collaboration, don't match the loudest energy in the room, match the strongest one, and listen to this carefully. The next time you're in a group setting with a woman nearby, do nothing to chase your attention, instead engage others with presence. Let her observe you over through race because when Women see you socially fluid, graceful, under pressure, kind to strangers, and grounded in your presence. They feel something powerful. If others love him, maybe I could too. Has not logic, has primo recognition, and it unlocks the sophisticated any compliment, gift, or clever line. Could and always remember, a woman sees how others treat you as a direct reflection of how you treat her on the meska is a wolf. When she sees others live with you, respect you, or even just feel safe around you, her system begins to trust your masculine frame for defenses drop, because women don't just want a man for term, they want a man who knows how to move in the world with poise, grace, and control, be light to it, or effort, be seen with, or shorting, be respected to it, or needing to prevent it. That's how she sees you before you even look at her. Number 3, ground from whom you are making. For reasons that goal being rooted is every man wants to make a womanly end, yet most men fail not because they aren't funny, but because they're whom comes from needs a momentous and says that you're trying to entertain impress or when your proval through a comedy their attraction begins to fade it might create a smell it might earn a chocolate body it isn't pull for in WJ because it lacks the one ingredient that actually creates this grounding whom is a faint it isn't TROI to be funny it isn't chase it isn't perform it comes from a man who is already complete, a man who isn't trying to select as a shortcut to intimacy but who knows how to create emotional depth through a lightness, timing, and energy when you make fully from that place, not anxious, not forced, but rigidity. There is something special to your nervous system it tells her. This man isn't afraid as a DC, he owns the space is playful but powerful. And that combination has magnetism tinkles the most charismatic grounded men they don't wire off on linears they make small subtle observations they it is gently here comfortably in the moment breathe they don't panic in silence they inhibit it has what grounded humor teaches you that you are not dependent on your response that your approval they isn't shape you self-worth that you are present not performing this is critical because women are not attracted to a man who's trying to manage their emotions here, attracted to a man who is in cartinages, only as how to bull ground if you practice holding silence after you make surely don't feel the gap later, taking let your feel you as steadiness softly but stay calibrated gentle ioni flare through insight not insults be playful but precise usi. Facial expression more 10 words, a smile raised eyebrow or still a. Contact is 10 times more attractive than a punchline don't correct her if she isn't. Stay neutral, she will remember as a moment, not the joke. Remember as left reason, then go it's the side effect of you emotional per it's how she tests whether you are safe to be feminine round, whether you fault under pressure, whether you're a lightweight or losing strength, and the men who masters as they don't just make surely they make her feel healed because grounded whom is the sound of a man whose spirit isn't shaken, BUI silence, it's the way tension becomes play, it's there. Way trust becomes breath, and when she feels it, her body relaxes, her mind opens, and her attraction becomes consistency as seduction, effortless number of our consistency as seduction. The long-term relative women melt into most men don't realize that the seduction isn't in the spark, it's in the relative attraction. They isn't deepened through grand years, it isn't multiplied through gifts or poetic words. It builds when a woman realizes something rare and grounding you are consistent as they isn't mean. Robotic it is mini emotioners, it means you are emotionally reliable, it means your energy that isn't changed with your mood, it means that when she reaches for you, whether with warmth or with fire, you are there, not fluctuating, not reactive, because when she feels that steadiness something incredible shapes your nervous system, let's go and that's when this truly begins. Women are biologically designed to test masculine consistency, not maliciously but instinctively. She needs to know, can I trust him? Will he be stable through MOI chas is it energy, pattern or a performance? The man who pushes this test that isn't do it through control, he is a titro camar, let him think about music. The most powerful songs dance scream at you, they create a consistent pulse, a beat you can relax into move with lose your through inside. That's what your presence becomes when it's built on consistency. She begins to feel you. Even when you're not speaking, she starts to anticipate your energy. She doesn't have to wonder. Will she still be the same mentor Mara? Because you will already shown her and that emotional city creates space for emotional surrender. It is how to embody it follow through every time. Even with small promises, if you say you'll call, you say you're busy, stay busy, let your words and actions mirror keep you at on. Level when she's emotional don't match your intensity, match your own integrity, respond with timing, not urgency, don't rush replies to keep your hook triple when you're clear, let your energy be deliberate, set boundaries once and hold term with or emotion, a boundary that bends under pressure is worse than no boundary at all. Consistency also means you don't use affection as a reward you give a tea when it's real, you don't chase when she withdraws your lower space, you stay whole because real masculinity isn't constant noise, it's reliable presence, and that presence is what creates the most addictive pattern in your mind. You don't speak your emotions and disappear, you don't come on strong and fade, you create a home of masculine energy that never leaves, and in that home that early her femininity finally has room to relax, open and rich. She may be drawn to drama in the short term, but she falls for rhythm in the long term, and the men who masters this don't just create attraction, they create Gravity because in a world full of inconsistency your reliability becomes your romance number why predictive energy city plus predictive energy strength is your feminine unlock at the deepest level of your biology. A woman isn't seeking excitement, she's seeking containment, not to be controlled but to be healthy emotionally, energetically, physically, and when she meets a man who exudes predictive energy, something shifts in her body, she starts to breathe differently, her voice awakens, her guard drops. This days come from puffed up your first masculinity. It comes from a quiet, unshakable presence that tells her, no matter what you bring, you a storm, you a spark, you a silence, I will not flinch. And that is her most mistake predictive energy for being a figure or risk DTRY to self-comfort explain, but that isn't what she wants. What she truly craves is stability in your spirit. She wants to feel that she can be her full emotional self without causing you to crumble, chase or flinch. This is WHY feminine energy over test men wish she doesn't want drama, she wants to know. Can he handle me? Can he hold the emotional current I bring without losing himself? And when you do, you become the one thing she didn't know she needed say. String predictive energy shows up in three invisible ways. Emotional steadiness, you don't write for emotional rollercoaster, your loyalty, witness, respond with presence, not panic, energetic grounding, your honestly, your posture is open, your movements are deliberate, you are the anchor in the moment, not the leaf in the wind, psychological. Acceptance, you don't shame her emotions, you don't tear to fix what she feels you hold. Space for her experience without needing to change it is how to embody it in action, don't interrupt emotional expression issues upset or intense, just stand at hold, a contact, let her finish, you don't need to win or correctly, you are breathing. The fastest way to control a room is to control your breath, the moment your breath is deep and steady, hairs will and son usually match peak less mean more predictive. Energy is not about lecturing or explaining, it's about choosing four words with deep intention. Als, if she cries, don't rush in sit with it over your hand, not your analysis. If she rages, don't fight it, what your ground her let you silence be the container. If she tests your boundaries in faster and wisdom not anger, say no one's let you still speak louder than your frustration, and over time something magical happens. She stops performing, she stops hiding, she starts unfolding, her femininity deepens. Because you feel safe in your afraid, not because you overpower her, but because you refuse to collapse under her words that doesn't make you nice, it makes you irreplaceable. Because in a world of reactive men and conditional love, the one who holds her storm without trying to change the weather becomes the man she dreams of long after you leave the room. This is predictive energy, entity that doesn't need armor it. Needs presence number 6, emotional framing. How to emotional framing frame every moment. As intentional and attractive, there is one secret that separates magnetic men from everyone else. It's not their looks, it's not their words, it's not even their status, it's their ability to frame reality. Women aren't just listening to what you said here, feeling how you said it here, absorbing your body language, your tone, your pace, your pauses, and from all that here, deciding what the moment means is what we call emotional framing, and it's the superpower of truly masculine men imagining. Two men in the same conversation, one reacts quickly, he explains himself, he tries to correct her misunderstandings, he changes his tone to make her like him. The second man listens, he smiles once, he speaks slowly, he doesn't justify, he reframes, he lets the moment without rushing at you. Each one does she feels safe with each one caraments attraction, always the one who frames the moment because emotional. Framing isn't control, it's directional leadership. I mean that you hold the meaning of the experience, not her mood, not the setting, not the reaction, and when you hold the meaning, you hold the power. Women increases in a man not because they want to be led blind, but because they want to feel safe. Surrendering and surrender is only possible when there is a man in front of their amount collapse under pressure. It is hard to frame emotionally, like a master sets the tone from the first moment, whether it's playful, come intense or intimate. Begin with your own emotional energy, don't take. On here, decide what this moment means before it starts. Are you here to connect, to enjoy, to lead? The decision becomes the silent gravity that pulls her and never explain when she leans the reframe. Instead, if she asks, are you always quiet? You don't apologize, you say, I just like to watch the room before I speak. Usi paushes deliberately, a man who paushes before he speaks signals internal confidence. You're not rushing to feel silent because you already speak in short intentional sentences. Eliminatable of let your words land when she feels the weight of your sentences. She believes in your direction. What this creates is emotional reality. Women don't fall in love with logic, they fall in love with the feeling they get in your presence. That feeling is created by the frame you hold. So if you enter a moment thinking, I hope she likes me, she feels uncertainty. If you enter a moment thinking, this is going to be fun, she feels CCE. You enter a moment thinking, let's see how she fits into my word. She feels value because your energy teaches her how to respond. There is one more truth. Women often test your emotional frame, not To break it but to feel it they want to know. Can this man hold the weight of a more emotion can he stay steady when I push back and when you pass that test you move from interesting to uncomfortable. Emotional framing is what makes ordinary moments feel extraordinary, it's what makes sure say. There something about him, it's what builds intimacy without effort. And the man who masters this done just that more women they shade the emotional Maurice women reply 4 years you will just unlock the 6 most powerful of our seas behind deep familiar attraction, none of which require money, fame or flash. Let's post and reality something these traits are not because they're hard to understand but because most men are too distracted to embody them. Now you know better, you already discovered that. Directional confidence makes her want to follow you a lead not because you dominate but because you know where you're going. Social fluidity it first you throw the ace of waters and gives her nervous system the signals this man can be trusted. Grounded fumagisms her not be why performance but through a presence it tells her she say to let her guard down. Consistency is you quiet seduction strategies that are related her emotions can rest in it's not romantic, it's irresistible. Protective energy unlocks her deepest femininity not with control but containment you hold. Her chest without fear emotional framing lets you get every moment shaping not just what happens but how she remembers it, and now it's yours. Now you don't need to master term overnight but you do need to start living term because these traits don't come from tactics, they come from being a man who doesn't need external power because he already owns internal mastery. This is what every ground is take high value man radiates not through a noise, through a presence, not through control, through a certainty. Not through through weight, and the men who get this, they don't chase attraction, they don't beg for validation, they become the greatest and felt women can't escape. If you're a mate, it is as far, I already know who you are, you're not here to be entertained, you're here to become unstoppable, so drop that in the comments if you made it to the end, comment unstoppable to claim that identity right now, subscribe to this channel if you want more deep insights, no distractions like this video, so more. Men can access clarity in a world full of noise. Sharia TV is a one man in your life who needs to break free from surface level advice because when you support this channel you don't just help us grow, you help thousands of men stop guessing and start becoming. This isn't just a video, it's a manual for masculine mastery. Thank you for watching. Now walk forward with you a new identity quite grounded respects it because from now on you're as a man she feels before she understands.